Hey everybody, Jay Bird here. Hope y'all are doing fine. I got something I want to discuss with you about when you mount a new scope or a different scope to a rifle, to your air gun or powder burner or whatever. But this is gonna be my Benjamin Armada 22 cal Sam semi-automatic Sam Armada. Anyhow, I'm gonna show you real quick about the scope. Alright, we just plopped it on there, right? I ain't worried about it right now. I don't have no air in it. Let me see if I can get it to snug up. Oh, come on. Anyways, you get it snugged up. I'll do one of them. I'll have to adjust the back ring, I guess. So, but anyways, you get it all done. You put your level there, which I told you all about. And you check right here if it's level and here if it's level. And you can also come down here, put a level, find the center of your rifle, and then go from that, well, that's a 0 mark, put a tape with a string on it, run it across, all the way to that mark on the end of the muzzle, and you'll see if your barrel or shroud goes left or right. Now mine was kicked over a little bit on this one, but it's not supposed to be touching. That's what the book said. That's what they recommend. So that barrel band right there, okay. But back to what we're talking about, man. All right, I just put this on here. All right, I'm gonna go all the way down, if I remember how. Well, it was already all the way up position. Then I'm gonna count revolutions, clicks, or numbers. All right, that's roughly 5. So I'm gonna go back 2.5. It's a half. 1, 2, because this is where I started at right here. I didn't mark it or anything. It didn't go off the back. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the left and right. But I gotta make it go all the way one way first. All right. So I'm roughly starting at 3R. There's 1, 2 revolutions, 3 revolutions, 4 revolutions, 5. Nope, that'd be about 3.5. That'll be about 3.5. So I'm gonna go back the half, 3R, and now I'm gonna go two complete turns. There's a 3R 1 time and a 3R 2 times. We did the top, up and down, and the left and right. Now we can finish doing whatever if you want to. But the deal is what I'm talking about. By doing that, you ought to be on without having pretty much any problem, pretty close to a bullseye at 20, 25, 30 yards. However far you want to shoot your sight in at. If you want it 10 yards, you'll be awful dadgum close. We just made sure the rifle, the scope was centered with the barrel. That's a main thing, because some barrels, go left or right. And then you have to index them. But and that requires drilling. But now that I've turned the turrets and everything roughly, like it's 5 turns one way and 5 turns the other way. But anyways, 5 divided by 2 is 2.5 rotations. So I went the other way, 2.5 on the elevation, and on the left and right, I went 2.5 turns on that 3R a while ago. Anyhow, if you do that, then you level everything up, level, make it level. Have your plumb line. I'm gonna have a plumb line out there on my trash can just to check it once I get done, because it's, that way, if I'm holding a certain way and I'm close, but I don't want close, because if I decide to shoot at 50 yards and it's cocked to the left, the level, then from here to that stump over yonder, I'll be like 2 inches to the left, and I could be dead nuts right there in the trash can. See what I'm saying? Dead nuts at the trash can, but still shoot maybe just a touch left, and I shoot out there at 50 yards. Yeah, I got it'll go 2.5, 3 inches. But anyways, back to the scope. I hope y'all understand what I just did by going all the way one way and then basically counting the rotations backwards until it stops again, and it was 5 turns, so I divided that by 2, and that was 2.5 turns. And then I did the same thing on the side for the left and right. That'll get you pretty much on paper, providing you don't have something else wrong. Because we just centered the scope up as far, pretty close, just because I did it so damn quick. But it's pretty much left and right, up and down, centered. I'm not going to say it's going to hit the bullseye. I'm just saying it's going to put you on paper pretty close. One I shot here a while back hit the center of the bullseye, and I did the same thing, but it was I think this one's in MOA, Vortec MOA. I don't remember. It's big ass numbers though. I think it was MOA, but the mil dot, the mil radians, you do the same thing. You rotate it, count the rotation. All right, you rotate it one way till it stops. You rotate it the other way, counting the complete rotations. You divide it by 2, and you come back to that half mark right there on the back, usually right here. I just did it on the side, which is the same thing as right here. But it's 90 degrees difference. But I hope that helps you out as far as getting a new scope, or taking one off another gun and starting over on a new gun, or whatever. It don't matter. And that'll get you pretty much close on. Anyhow, I got to get going here for these mosquitoes start coming out. When they start coming out, my butt hits the house, at least for a good hour. And a good way to tell is if a couple of doves. A good way to tell is when the street lights come on. Like my mom always said, your butt better be home when the street lights come on. Think about that one. Y'all take care.